Good evening, guys. How's it going? How you doing? What you up to? Anything good? Let me know. What have I been doing? Well, this morning I got out of bed early, had a little bit of breakfast, got my stuff together. I was outside in the garden at 8 o'clock, and I decided I was going to finish the hedge. Remember the other day I said to you that the sides are all done? I just have the top to do. Well, got outside. It's actually cooler outside than it was in the house, and I keep the AC on in the house. So I got out there and I thought, oh, you can feel the cool. But as soon as you start working, there's no air. It was very still and a little bit humid. So it got really, really hot. Anyway, long story short, I got the hedge done. Sweated buckets and buckets. Took me about 3 hours to do it. So I got it done, and then I took the hedge thing off and put the normal strimmer head on it, and sharpened the blade, put it away, ready for doing the river, maybe tomorrow or the next day. The good thing is rainy season's on its way out, so everything will settle back down soon, and it won't be so hard to keep it under control. But I got a couple stories for you. I went to a global house in Angtong, and I wanted a plug. I wanted a double socket face with an on-off switch on each socket. They got one on display, but none on the shelf. Good. I wanted to go buy a kettle because mine, the kettles that have the switch at the top, the electric kettles with the switch at the top, they fail quick because they overheat. So this kettle I've had about 2 years was give up the ghost. So I want to buy a new one, but I want to buy it so that the switch is at the bottom, so it doesn't get hit by the heat so much. I know there's thermal switches, but it might last a bit longer. So I found one. I thought, yeah, I really like this. I'll have one. I seen the box, so I thought, okay, I can get one. Lady comes and said, there's only one. This is a display model, and we can't sell you the display model. So I said, okay. So I walked in there to get two things and walked out with nothing. And it's like that a lot of times for me. I'll think I need something. I go to Global House because it's the quickest way and it's less traffic in Angtong. And every time I say, oh dear. So guess what I did instead? Try not to get upset. Drove over and ate pizza. I got the only pizza that I find that tastes like pizza is if you have the Meat Feast from Pizza Company, and they have some salad and some chicken wings. So that was really yummy for a nice lunch. And then I went upstairs to Tesco, got a few bits of fruit and some lettuce, and what else did I get? Some more milk, and come on home. But because I worked outside, it felt like I had a golf ball size hard ball rolling around in my head because of the heat, and it really, I couldn't talk to you earlier because my eyes look like I've been crying all day. Super sore. So I got back from from Angtong, fed sugar, undressed, put the AC on in the bedroom, laid on the bed, and all I did is close my eyes for a couple seconds, and I was gone for an hour and a half. I woke up, electricity was gone off, and again, this is the second time today, and so I was like, should I do a video or not? You know, I know it's Friday and I'm supposed to, but I was like, I'm just too tired. My head feels wonky. But when the electricity went off, it woke me up and got me up, so I went outside, fussed with sugar for a while. I actually already made a video. I made another video for you, but I was like a little bit drunk. So I looked at it, I was like, I can't put that on. So here I am for part 2. So that's pretty cool, huh? Part 2. Let me just show you the hedge that I did. So the monster's done again and looks really cool. I like it a lot. So up and down the ladder doing the tops, but with that new machine I got, it's easy. A lot easier than it was. I can imagine doing it the other way. Got a little story for you. You know, Jan's mom was not doing well, but she seems to be doing better now. She's happy and smiling a lot more. And one of the things that Jan did, she knows that her mom loves karaoke, and she's a pretty good singer. And you know, Thai traditional songs she loves. And so what Jan did is she's got a karaoke machine for her. So you put the DVD in the machine, and then you plug the machine into your TV, and you have a microphone, and you can, you know, sing. So today she sent me a video and of her mom sitting in like a big cushion chair, you know, leaning right back, relaxing, singing her karaoke, her Thai traditional stuff. And then Jan showed me the video, the same one again later. She says, "Watch your hand, watch your hand." So she's got like a fist on her hand, on her leg, and then opens her hand and starts keeping the beat on her leg, right? She's 74. And then just, she turned to look at Jan, and it's this big old grin. She's happy. So that made her dad happy too, because, you know, mom's doing something she really enjoys. So I just think if you live there, you might say, oh, give up. But she's happy, so nobody's complaining. That's hopefully that, you know, get rid of any stress or whatever. It's funny. I thought it was cool. And Jan mentioned something to me today about how I encourage people. And I just want to say, she mentioned a few things to me, and I'm like, but I don't look at it like something I do consciously. It's just, it's in my DNA. It's who I am, to encourage people. So, you know, I told you before about some of the things I've lived through, and you know, Jan's helped me because some things happened in my life recently, and I wanted to get even, and I had a plan, and it was a very simple plan, and I was going to get even. And then she said to me, "Are you sure?" And I was like, okay, leave it. So I left it, and I'm like, you know, I've said it all the time, karma is the greatest equalizer. So if somebody does something wrong to you, just smile, sit back and wait, and everything will be taken care of. It's the waiting part that's hard. I mean, and to forget about it when you think you've been done wrong. I can tell you that because of my childhood and in my past, I was a very violent person. And I'll rephrase that. I wasn't violent. I was very calm and gentle. But if somebody upset me and triggered me off, I didn't have a buffer zone. I'd go from total peace and quiet to like the Tasmanian devil. And I know I did it 100%. And it was to do with my my father. You know, he used to beat me a lot, and that's why it was. You know, I guess I was just upset, and so if somebody tried to hurt me or get advantage of me, I would fight. But nowadays, I don't. And then because of the recent situation, you know, if COVID wasn't here, I would jump on a plane and go take care of some matters. But Jan said, "Are you sure?" And I was like, okay, leave it alone. So I left it alone and just say, we'll wait for karma to take care. But that motivated me, actually. It really motivated me because, you know, I played basketball in the Army at a pretty decent level. I did tug of war, Army and inter-service champions. So Army champion. I mean, that's like of the whole of the British Army, we were the champions of the class that I was in. And then also beat the Air Force and Navy. So that was pretty high up, right? You know, a lot of people to get through, to win. So, and I did about 20 years of bodybuilding. You know, I was when I started, I was like Mr. Skinny. Great for basketball, right? But I didn't like my physique, so I started bodybuilding. I never used steroids. And I just built the muscle myself by going to the gym and training. And sometimes it was hard because you had to run a lot, so I left my legs alone. Like the SAS, you know, I trained in the gym with the SAS guys and pool, and they did the same. You know, they would do a lot of upper body work, but they would tend to leave their legs alone because they had to run. But when I left the green clothes, I started doing legs. So my legs got like tree trunks. I walked like I had something in my pockets all the time. Anyway, while I was here living in Ayutthaya, I could walk to a gym. So I used to go to the gym, and it came back fast, and I looked really good. You know, I didn't concentrate so much on bulking. I concentrated more on getting tore up, like if I was going to compete. And I've been here, you know, then I came to this house and I had to remodel it. So it took me a couple years, you know, doing everything myself to get it all done. But it's, you know, I've been in here now over 5 years and the house is done. So I was thinking I need to get back to the gym, but to be honest, I wasn't really inspired to go back to the gym and do bodybuilding. So the plan was, New Year's resolution for this year was to do something, and I just really couldn't put my finger on what I wanted to do. But after that situation that happened, I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to be 64 in a couple months. I think, you know, I don't feel 64. I don't feel like I'm old and decrepit. I don't have anything wrong with me. So I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I've never really been into boxing, but I thought, you know something? I'm going to do that. Boxing or Muay Thai. Because, you know, I'm not interested in belts. I'm not interested in competing or trying to get high or anything. I'm just interested in doing the basic training. And that would be like, you know, sit-ups, press-ups, burpees, you know, squat thrusts, all that sort of stuff, calisthenics, whatever, and hitting the bag, and, you know, learning blocking and kicking and things like that. So I was like, you know something? As you get older, I mean, I've seen that somebody sent me a picture today of a 72-year-old man in America who was being attacked by 3 guys, Black Lives Matter guys. These guys are like 35 years old, 3 of them attacking a 70-year-old guy. And I'm like, dude. So while they might get the better of you, you can protect yourself a little bit, right? And not die on the street where they'll kick you to death. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I might even put a bag up, hang a bag in the tree, and buy some gloves and get out there and start pounding that bag. So if I get stressed in the future, if somebody upsets me, hit the bag. But I think that's what I'm going to do. So back to what Jan was saying about encouraging. I thought, you know, I guess, you know, I'm opening the book here, sharing the real story. And that is, yes, I get upset too. And if the person would still be here, then things would be taken care of. But, and I had a plan, but now I'm thinking, okay, it's a little bit of time, water under the bridge. I've calmed down, and everything's okay. Let karma take care of it, and I'll just get to my training and enjoy life a little bit, eh? So it was Jan who actually encouraged me today. Chill out. Don't get upset. Stay calm. Just breathe, and everything will be fine. I don't have anything. Well, I have things to do, but I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to rest up after today. That ball rolling around in my head feeling is gone. But I had a really good nap this afternoon and feel great. So on that note, guys, I'll sign off and say, remember, stay calm. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings. Rivers. Peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best. Look after yourselves. See you later.